Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Killig for the win here, bringing you guys episode 10, I believe, of Farming to Max Out Town Hall 9. We're getting very close now. We're getting very close. Just a spoiler alert, I'll probably finish it in the next, I want to say, like 2 episodes later. I'll be done, and I will have started my Town Hall 10. As I have mentioned in a video before, I'm not sure all of you guys know, but I have started it, and there's like a week left. I think 7 days and 10 hours for it, so I am really excited. So that's why I'm making a third video in a like the third day in a row for you guys. I actually tweeted out on Twitter earlier. I was like, since I got such a good sleep last night, I was feeling hella good today. I was like, 3 retweets, and I will make a third Farming to Max Out Town Hall 9 in a row, like for the third day in a row. So definitely follow me on Twitter if you have any questions to ask me. I know a lot of you guys ask me questions like how long do I search to find a good raid and stuff like that. What league do I farm in? And you know, if you're trying to get in my clan and stuff like that, the best way to reach me to ask questions like that is definitely on Twitter. Because on YouTube, it's kind of hard to reply to comments. I'll have like 40 comments on a video now. And the way it's set up with Google Plus, you know, like I'll get a comment on an old video. I'm not sure exactly how to use it yet. I don't know if whenever I click the notification center, if I reply the comment from there, it'll send directly to you. It seems like it would just comment on the video and not comment exactly to you. But in regard to your questions, a couple that I could think of right off the bat, you know, in searching for raids, it can take anywhere from one search up to 50 to 60, 70. It just depends on how I'm feeling, you know. If I've got really nothing to do and I'm just chilling at the house, I'm sitting in my comfortable ass chair, in my gaming chair, then you know I could skip 50 times and it wouldn't be that huge of a deal. But there it is, barracks maxed out, all my regular barracks. Now I've just got a dark barracks to go. So yeah, honestly, I could skip up to 50 times. Usually, on average, I'd say I skip about 20 times if you wanted like an exact average. But I can skip up to 50, 60 times, you know. If I'm feeling like I really, you know, I have the time and I really want to get a good raid, then yeah, I'll spend a little bit more time skipping. But it's just the way it goes, you know. You search for a good raid, and you're more liable to get it if you spend more time searching, if you're in the right league, if you're anywhere from Silver 1 to Gold 3. Anyways, enough about that. Here I'm just going to get 3 more walls, I believe it is. And then I'm going to remove all, show you guys, I'm up to 102 level 9 walls now. So, getting pretty close to halfway. And yeah, we're making our way there. Anyways, skipping ahead, here's like a 500k raid, 550k or something like that. A ton of gold loot, 350k. A couple raids back, I got like 2,000 dark elixir. I was farming more DE because I just spent all my dark elixir on my queen and on the valkyries to get started to level 3. So I am still trying to get my queen to level 15 just to update. Basically, with my town hall being inside, I was getting raided like 10 times a night. It was so hard for people to get 40% on me. So sometimes they would actually make it to my dark elixir but not make it to my town hall with the way that my base is set up. So I've lost up to like 7,500 dark elixir in a night, like 7,500 dark elixir I lost one night. So after that, I said that is definitely the last straw. I took my town hall outside, and it might look a little bit funny. There might be a little bit too much of spaces in the center of my base now, but it still works out tremendously well. And you know, as far as the defense in general, as far as blocking people from getting to the center of my base and getting my loot, it still works extremely well. So yeah, this base that I have right now also works really well as a farming base. So pretty soon, I think maybe in this video you will start to see that I have actually changed my base. And that just goes to show that I've caught up, because I made that video showing my new Town Hall 9 like a week ago right after I changed it. And I'm just now catching up to where you're actually going to be able to see it in my gameplays. So yeah. Anyways, we're just finishing up on this guy, Alexander 3GS. I don't know why you have 3GS. We have 4G now, and we have LTE, which is actually a lot better. But I guess he must have been a veteran. He must have got this like right whenever it came out, or maybe he's playing on a iPhone 4 and he can't get 4G, or I'm not too sure. Maybe he's playing on a 3. I think that the 4s can get 4G, but they can't get LTE. I mean, I really don't know. I still have the 5. So, anyways, Just going to break through this last wall here and get the rest of this gold. He had his gold storage in a really awkward place there. It's pretty easy to get. You could pick that off with archers if you are a lower level player, most likely. Anyways, that's going to be our last building of the raid, and we're going to go ahead and see the total count of loot. Like I said, about 550k, maybe, yeah, about 560k, something around there. And then also a good bit of dark elixir as well, so that's pretty solid. Here I actually did find a million in loot raid. This guy looks like he actually has a really solid base. I think it's a Town Hall 9. I'm not sure if it's a Town Hall 9 or a Town Hall 10. He has 2 xbows, so it must be a Town Hall 9. And yeah, so we're going to go in from the top right angle. It was kind of hard to check for Clan Castle troops, so I didn't really go for that. I figured I'd just go for his Barbarian King first and try to make my way in from this top right angle. I don't know exactly why, honestly. It looks like, actually, I do know why. There's the least amount of buildings on the outside right there. As you can see on the left side and on the bottom side, there's more buildings on the outside of his base. So I figured my guys could make a pretty good opening right there. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and drop a healing spell on my giants. Now that they've made their way into the center, they were pretty low on health from that level 6 wizard tower. So they're going to be able to take out these xbows pretty good now that they have almost full health. And now the only problem is I'm running a bit low on infantry. I'm going to try to spread out some guys on the bottom, hopefully to distract and go ahead and go for those collectors. Seeing as how most of his loot is probably in his collectors and his mines, I need to go ahead and make a break for that now. Unfortunately though, I am out of infantry and my giants are definitely dying off, so it's not looking too good for me at this point in time. Maybe I should have went a little bit more just for the outskirts of his base. To be perfectly honest, he had a lot more loot, it seems like, in his mines and his collectors than he did in his actual storages. So it probably wasn't the best plan of attack to just go straight for the middle and go for a 3-star on this guy. Seeing as how strong his base is, and this is actually a really good layout, in my opinion, to not get 3-starred. Nonetheless, we are going to get just under 600k and like 1100 dark elixir, so still pretty solid. I just want to show it to you guys because I did find another million in loot raid, but I did not quite manage to get all of it. So here we're going to find another really solid base with a ton of loot. He has like 730k about, and he has 1100 dark elixir, but I don't have a go wipe or anything really good like that. I don't have but 1 pekka. I do have a few wizards though, which should certainly help me out in this raid. My pekka does make his way to the inside. I kind of waited a little bit to drop him to get some of those outskirt buildings first. And yeah, so now we're just making our way to the center. It looks like he has a shit ton of gold in his storages. I really like the way it looks whenever they're super full like that. And yeah, unfortunately I don't have any more spells. A raid spell would be really nice to drop somewhere around my giants right now to help out my pekka. Also, I could use a healing spell, so it's pretty unfortunate I did not have, but I think I only had 1 raid spell in this raid and no healing. So at the same time, I do have these wizards and his pekka. The pekka looks like it still has almost full health, so he's going to make his way towards these gold storages, and he should be able to get pretty much all the gold out of them. One of the xbows is actually targeting him now, which is actually a good thing because I have all these archers behind him that can actually do a bunch of damage and help destroy these buildings in the meantime. So it looks like we've got the last gold storage now. All we really need to get to is this elixir storage. Unfortunately though, I really don't have much infantry left, although the pekka is still alive. It looks like there's 1 mortar left, and my archers are destroying some of that, but they are going to die to that mortar. They're going to get one-shotted by it. So we left 60,000 elixir on the table and only about 4,000 gold. So it's not looking like I'm really going to get much more of that that's left. So I'm going to go ahead and end the battle. Still going to end with about 670k and 1100 dark elixir. So pretty damn good, pretty solid, can't complain about that one. Here what we found is a Town Hall 7er with level 1 and 2 walls, which is really weird to find. Especially, I think I was in gold 3 at around this time, and it's really odd that he would have level 5 mortars and like level 3 wizard towers, but at the same time he has level 1 and 2 walls, so I figured I'd show it just for fun. His defense actually does a fairly good job of stopping my guys. I think what happened here was I went just underkill on this raid. I figured my giants could pretty much do all of the work, and I wouldn't have to worry about dropping any of my pekkas or my barbarian king or anything like that. So I'm hoping these giants can make their way all the way around and pretty much destroy all these defenses. I do have a level 6 healing spell and 2 level 5 rage spells, so I'll probably end up using one of those sometime or the other, but I actually failed like a freaking idiot. Just being a klutz, you know, just klutz of the year. Klutz of 2014, let's just put it that way. The biggest clumsy mofo of 2014, and I accidentally dropped my healing spell out of nowhere. I did that in my Valkyrie raid recently too, you guys probably noticed. So now my giants are all dying. There's only one of them left, so they would have had like full health right now. They would have definitely made their way around and destroyed all those cannons and stuff, but since I failed with the healing spell like a noob, I'm gonna have to go ahead and drop a pekka, my clan castle troops, and stuff like that. Fortunately, I do have some wizards in the clan castle, so they should help out a great deal to let me get the 3-star in this guy and get the rest of his loot, which most of it seems like it's going to be in the center. He does have, seems like a pretty significant amount in his collectors as well. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and take out this town hall. He only has one defensive unit left, which is his cannon, and it's not really going to do much. It actually has to 2-shot my archers at level 6. So I think it was what, like a level 10 cannon or something like that, level 9 or 10. No, level 9 I think it was, or level 8 maybe. I'm not too sure. It's been so long. But look at those archers that just flew across the screen. That looked really cool. Anyways, we just have this last building. Then we're gonna see we got like 300 something K on this raid. Nothing too special, but I just wanted to show because it was a funny base, pretty weird base to find. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to the next raid. This guy does have 1742 dark elixir. Not too much in regular loot, but still farming a bunch of dark elixir, trying to work on my heroes and whatnots before I get to Town Hall 10. So I dropped a giant there, and you're probably wondering why I just dropped one giant by himself to let him die. First of all, I wanted to get his barbarian king out to kill him, but mainly the reason that I did it is because he's got his stuff, his building so spread out that it makes it kind of hard to get to his clan castle. So I did basically the same thing that, you know, others would use with the hog rider, the same technique. I just dropped one of my giants so he would make his way kind of more inside than the regular units would, because he's going for defensive units. So hopefully he would draw out their clan castle troops if they had any. It looks like they were close enough to make that happen, but there aren't any clan castle troops there, luckily. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the rest of my guys from the top left angle, drop a raid spell on these pekkas and stuff, watch them go ham, and eventually they're going to make their way to the center for me and get that dark elixir. So there goes my fan going off again, so I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday in my video and put this freaking pillow on the back of my computer. Now you can probably hear it a good deal less, which is kind of nice. I guess that'll have to work for now until I can find a better method of doing this. I'd really like to buy a computer, man. I have the money to, but I just can't spend it because I'm about to move. I'm actually about to move out of my dad's house. No more mommy and daddy to take care of, kill a log. So, yeah, I'm going to have to start paying a bit more bills. I do pay for food and stuff like that. You know, I do have bills, but nothing too crazy. So once I have to pay for my own apartment, then obviously I'm going to need to use some of this money I've been saving. And yeah, that's why I haven't bought the PS4 yet. I've been really wanting to buy the PS4, man. The only thing that's really stopped me from buying the PS4 is the fact that I can't use my Astro A50s or my Scuff controller on them. Yes, I do have A50s and a Scuff, and I really like them a lot. That's whenever I used to play Call of Duty a ton. And yeah, it's really nice to have a nice headset and controller. But the fact that I can't actually use them on the PS4 just completely turns me off. You know, it doesn't make me want to get it and buy a new headset or anything retarded like that. There's no way I could see myself buying a $150 headset after I already bought my A50s for like $300 some odd dollars. Anyways, finally this Pekka is going to make his way to the very center there and get that Dark Elixir storage. So this is almost a fail, but we did manage to get the rest of his buildings, his defensive units. And now we're just down to that clan castle and this gold storage. So we went ahead and got the 3-star. And only about 300k in regular loot, but another 1742 Dark Elixir. So I've been farming a ton of Dark Elixir in these videos lately. Like I said, I'm just trying to level up my heroes and stuff like that. And this was actually whenever the regular loot was pretty petty. I don't know. It it wasn't as good as it is now. Let me put it that way. This is whenever after the Christmas update, and they said they were going to do some changes with the loot. They said it was supposed to be for the better, according to Chief Pat, but it turned out to not be so much for the better. You were actually getting raided by your people would hit you for your storages, and they would get like 700k. I know a guy got like 700k, like 700 something k on me the other day from Hog Riders whenever I got 3-starred. But basically they made it to where you could get more loot in the storages than the collectors, which kind of really sucked, because I mean that means you have to raid stronger bases, A, and B, that means that if you're active you're losing more loot than you would have before. You know what I mean? You used to be able to get like 200k from the storages, now it's like 350k or something insane like that. It is still the same for your storages, you can still get up to 350k, but you will find better loot out of people as collectors again, and just more loot in general. So yeah, like I say, I apologize about these raids being not so monumental, not so big lately, but in the future you will start to see my raids pick up again. No more, I haven't gotten a million in loot raids lately, but I am getting, you know, these 700-800k raids and stuff like that, maybe a 900k here and there. Anyways, that is going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. We didn't actually get that much done today, only like 3 walls. But I am obviously farming walls and Dark Elixir to work on my heroes and walls. So, also I was waiting for my Dark Barracks, my very last building, to get maxed out before starting my Town Hall 10. So you can see that probably somewhere in this video. Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy. That's going to wrap it up. Go ahead and leave a like rating if you did enjoy, and a comment. Subscribe if you're new. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.